Hello, my name is David Chatwin. We're here with my student Richard at the Royal Northern College of Music. We're going to have a little more thinking about breathing, because I think this is one of the most fundamental, if not the most fundamental thing. All techniques of the bassoon, tonguing, slurring, good tone, start from good breathing. And the first thing we need to do is to see how much support you've got. And then one of the tricks of doing this is putting the reed right in the mouth, so we have no embouchure that we can control the reed with. And if you do this, be careful not to cut your lip on the wires, but you do need to be able to seal past the wires and onto the binding. But try not to press too hard with your lips. Try to just keep it as a seal. And now if you could just try to go right as high as you can on the bassoon, doing that, putting a reed right in your mouth. Would you like to try that, Richard? Very good, excellent. This just does demonstrate that your support is of the highest quality and is really going there. And this, you will need that much support when you're playing, not perhaps the sound that you've made, but this we can control a little bit more with the embouchure. Now, okay, so how do we breathe out? I think that's a very, very complex question indeed, and maybe the first thing we have to think about is how we breathe in, how we get the air in to start with. And if you are only going to use the top of your lungs, if you just breathe up here, you might get a little constricted around the top of your throat. And as you can hear from my voice, I'm already sort of constricting my sound. And I'm not speaking very loudly because I've breathed in the wrong place. What we need to do is to breathe as low as possible. As you know, the diaphragm is a very large thing, and this is often talked about breathing, but the diaphragm only allows us to breathe in. The diaphragm cannot then push back out again. The diaphragm is connected even to some ligaments that are right down in the legs, and the very top of is even above the nipples, I believe. It's really quite high, and it's a very asymmetrical shape. The diaphragm is very interesting to think about. But if it gets contracted, it will push your stomach and your spleen out of the way, and with any luck, as long as your mouth is open, you will breathe in. If you do put your hand on your stomach and breathe in this way, you will find that your hand comes out like that. If you're just using diaphragm in internal breathing, could you just see how much we can do that? Yes, it is quite possible to move your stomach in and out without breathing. So beware when you do that at home that you're not just doing that, but really breathing right in the bottom. I'm not using any other muscles to breathe in at the moment. That is, if we breathe in correctly, we're more likely to be able to breathe out correctly. And if we think, we can think further in perhaps another extract on how to use larger amounts of breath, but just that will be enough. And then when we are full, we're more likely to be able to push out the air in the right way. Would you like to just play some slow notes with getting louder and softer? That is also a good demonstration of control of sound. If you do four beats to each note, and we do piano, mezzo forte, forte. Don't think 3 P's or 3 F's, but just a good round sound, and then we get to change a note in that scale, and we do a diminuendo. Yes? We could perhaps have taken more time to take a breath at the very start of it, but that's an extremely good exercise in just trying to make sure that we've got a continuous supply of air coming out and in, and the diminuendo is one of the most important things.